Just an update. I've gotten a little bit more done. After the epoxy set on the other side, I drilled all the way through from the opposite side, which was the first side that I did, giving me a through hole all the way through the tang into the handle material. And then I installed these rivets and started to mushroom them over, peen them over a little bit. I need to do it some more. Also, before I did that, I didn't countersink it, but I did go up a couple sizes on the drill, give it a little bit area for this to mushroom over into, so that when I sand it, it's got something to hold on to. So I took off the safety protectant tape that I put on there, and I started the sanding of the material once I had these installed. And I didn't actually have mushroom over, but they fit in there pretty tight. So the back is pretty smooth all the way across. It's pretty straight all the way across. There's some areas where it's a little bit higher, so I gotta basically get a little. I had just enough sanding disc area to do this. I used a drum attachment on the drill press, so it didn't have enough, so pretty much need to put it on something bigger. I have another sanding unit that has like a 4 or 5 inch cartridge that goes on it with different sizes. So this is pretty close, just need some final. I used this tang, the backbone, to go down to the material, because there's between these two pieces of material was epoxy and stuff. So once I got down past the epoxy, I can see the metal. I just went right up to it, and you can see on the back it's pretty close. On the actual bottom piece, I started to round these over a little bit more, just to give me an idea as to what it was going to be like, how much work. It sands pretty fast, but when you're trying to finesse it and trying to get in close without digging in or cutting into it, it takes a little bit longer. So and then of course I got some chips, but they're gonna come out because this material is gonna go away by at least, I don't know, I'm gonna have about 2/3 of it left over, maybe. Depends on what it feels like in my hand. But yeah, these rivets even though they're soft and they're brass, they take a significant amount of effort to get them peened over. I thought that I had enough, but if you turn it and look, you can see that there's a little bit more that can be fill in. So anyways, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Peen these over some more, do some more shaping on it, and then go from there. So that's that, and I'm probably not going to start the other one until this one's finished. I just was doing some stuff with the handle scales just to give myself something to do until this epoxy set up. Alright, one final look, and it fits pretty good in your hand. You got the jimping right here, so you can see kind of what it would look like. And it's pretty aggressive jimping. If you can see, it's not like what you would normally see on a commercial knife. It actually looks like you can actually use it as a saw. But yeah, it's a pretty good blade. It's really sharp. Out of the box, I'll probably go over it a little bit, but it feels really good in the hand already. I have a pretty big hand, so it fits in there, but if you have a smaller hand, this is going to feel a lot. Feel like a lot in the hand. Okay, more to come. Okay, here's an update on my knife. I have finished sanding the top, the sides, and the bottom, so that the profiles are what they should be. Here's what the rivets look like once you sand them down. Okay, so they're perfectly flush. Now I just need to shape the handle. So that's where I'm at with my first knife project. And you can see the wedge, the diamond wood is kind of like wedge shaped as far as where I was sanding. You can see how it's green and red now. So that's kind of what the look is. Alright. Okay, final update. I pretty much finished the whole knife. And that's what it looks like. I left it a little on the big side because I have a big hand, so it feels good in my hand. I just need to add some type of finish. I don't know what you would put on this, so I prefer something natural. It's like a wax, or I don't know. I have to look into it. So, what do you think, huh? Not bad for the first one. The only thing I'm not too happy with is I didn't line the wood up perfectly in the front, so it doesn't really, I don't know. It's good enough. I did my best to round it over. Okay. You put it in position. That's my knife. Cool. Okay, here's the finished blade. Steel wool finish. Double aught steel wool with wax rubbed in. It's pretty much done. I like the finish. It's pretty simple, very smooth. The rivets are flush perfectly. So that's my finished knife. First one down, now on to the second one.